to be able to celebrate our Austin Public Schools Night of Poetry. We are so happy you are here and to celebrate our poets. My name is Andrea Malo, and I serve as our coordinator of Gifted and Talented Services for Austin Public Schools. It is my honor to MC tonight's event. As we get started, I just want to go through our Austin Public Schools mission, vision, and values. And our mission is inspire, empower, and accelerate. And as we think about our poets here tonight, we know that we're seeing that mission. Preparing all learners to make a difference in the world. And our core values are responsible, resilient, learner, communicator, contributor. As we think about our students, and especially think about our poetry event this evening, I think about them as an engaged learner at our school, and tonight in our community as well. So they're not just students in the classroom, but tonight they're sharing their gifts with their community as well. As we think about our families, they say, my child enjoys coming to school and is safe, included, and respected, so they're learning every day. And as they share our poems with us tonight, you can obviously see that they're doing some great learning in their classrooms. And as we think about our staff, and especially around this poetry, I have a level of freedom and innovation within reasonable parameters. I really just share the information with our educators, and they take it and they run with it with their students and provide wonderful opportunities to learn. And tonight, as we really focus in on our core values, we are going to be communicators. And for some of us, it's a little bit scary to be up here for the first time and talking into a microphone. It might be our first time doing some public speaking. It might be our 100th time doing some public speaking. We might still be a little nervous, right? But we're all going to be communicators. We're going to listen actively. We're going to share our learning and our experiences through our poetry. So this poetry contest is in its 19th year, and it was really started to influence the importance and influence of poetry. April is actually Poetry Month, and so it's a really timely event for us to celebrate our poets. I think you'll agree after hearing the poems of our finalists that they each have their own style. The tone of the poems you hear tonight will range from humorous, and some of them will be very reflective. What is similar, though, is the quality of writing. Being a finalist is quite an accomplishment. Each of the other poets have a talent for writing and have great potential. We wish you the best as you continue to learn and grow in your writing. Events like the poetry contest and the Night of Poetry are the labor of many individuals. And before we have the poets share their poems, I'd like to recognize the contributions of many others that have helped make this evening possible. First, the Austin Public Education Foundation. They're the organization that manages the endowment that awards prizes to our first place winners. I'd like to thank Sandy Detweiler. Many of you got to meet her tonight as she was handing up programs as you were entering. She's the administrative assistant in our Teaching and Learning office at Austin Public Schools. She helps organize this event. She makes me look really good, organizes everything. And she makes the programs and our poetry displays. I'd like to thank our Austin Public Schools food service staff, who provided the refreshments for this evening, our custodial staff, who was here early setting us up for all of us. I'd like to thank our AHS Language Arts Department. They took extra time to read through all 125 poems and critique them and choose our finalists tonight. So I really appreciate the extra effort of our Language Arts Department. I'd also like to thank all of our teachers who helped to promote the program and work with students in their classrooms on poetry. And Elizabeth Carlton. She's a representative of the Friends of the Public Library and the co-sponsors of tonight's event. So at this time, I'm going to ask her to come up here and just share a little bit.
Good evening, everyone. So, I'm the Friends of the Library Board President, and one thing that we always enjoy doing is selecting the books for the finalists. And I've been doing this for many years now, and it's been really fun to see some of our repeat students come back and learn and grow and do even our little poems, so it's a really nice event for me. So our winners are going to get How to Write a Poem. It's a nice little fun story. And then our first fourth graders are going to do, we get a Stick is an Excellent Thing. It's all about what they're fifth and sixth grade students are going to get Shaking Things Up, 14 Young Women Who Changed the World. And then our seventh and eighth grade students are going to get The Coney Hero. It is a Border Kids poem, so it's also kind of a nice one. And then our high school students are going to get You Are Here, Poetry in the Natural World. Also, thank you, and I look forward to hearing all the poems.
Thank you, Elizabeth. It's a really nice gesture from our friends in the library as they donate the books each year for our students, and really appreciate that. In addition to the Book of Poetry from the Friends of the Library, all finalists will also receive a certificate that includes their poem. As we begin this evening, I'm going to call up students by their schools, so I will call all the students up from each school at a time, and you will read your poems alphabetical by your last name. Your poems are already left here for you. We're going to try to read into the microphone the very best we can. After students read their poems, they will leave the podium and pick up their book and certificate from Elizabeth, and then they can go back to sit with their family and friends. After all the poems are read this evening, I will announce the prize winners for the poem from each building. So at this time, I'm going to ask our two kindergartners to come up here to the stage. And we're going to start with Caroline Conrad, and then we'll have Imogene Gilbert. Our first poet is Caroline Conrad reading Unicorns.
Almost from the day I got born, I dreamed I had a unicorn. Her name was Molly, and wherever she stepped, she left a magical unicorn footprint. She had a rainbow mane and a golden horn, and the secret about unicorns is you never know where they are unless you have one.
Our next poet is Imogene Gilbert, and she will read I Love Unicorns.
I love unicorns. They're so sparkly. I love unicorns. They're so shiny. I love unicorns with a rainbow horn. I love unicorns. They're so beautiful. Just so you know, unicorns are fake.
Thank you, kindergartners. Next, we're going to call up our poets from Banfield Elementary, Collins, Sophia, and Elliot. Our first poet is Collins Hotchkiss, and she's going to be reading My Sister and Me.
My sister is loud and full of play. She always finds ways to play tricks on me. She wrestles and tumbles. She's wild and fun. From morning to night, she's always on the run. We sometimes argue, we sometimes fight, but we laugh and play till the end of night. She makes me mad, but I can't stay with her because in the end, she's my best friend too.
Next is Sophia Page reading Have You Ever Seen the Springtime Flowers?
Have you ever seen the springtime flowers? I could sit staring for hours and hours. They are the most wonderful thing. And to sit and look at bluebirds sing. Have you ever listened to the crickets chirp at night? They comfort you when you're hurt. They sing a to deep sleep, but the best friend pulling you as you leap. Have you ever felt the warmth of a quilt warming you so your energy is refilled? Sitting with one on a cold winter day makes you feel happy in the very best way. Have you ever tasted a warm glass of milk? It's so delicious and said to be so. The way it tastes, but it's also healthy, makes you feel so rich and wealthy. Have you ever smelled the nectar of a flower? I have, and I tell you, sweet to devour. The way this food makes you feel happy. To be alive is a little bit scrappy, but I think that we should enjoy it, all of it, every single bit.
Next is Elliot Zilke, and she's going to be reading Gymnastics Love.
Bounce, clap it off your feet, twist, hands spring off the wall, soar, swing on your bars and reach for the stars.
Thank you, students from Banfield. Next, we'll call our students from Netherland Elementary, Reed, Abby, and Willow. Our first poet from Netherland is Reed Carolyn, reading Birds.
Birds, birds, birds. Well, how many times have I said birds? Maybe 6, maybe 7, maybe 8. I don't know, and I don't care. Birds, birds, birds. I love birds.
Our next poet is not here tonight. Her name is Abby Kognue, and her poem is called Seasons. So I'm going to read her poem. It says, season, season, love them all. Summer, spring, winter, fall. Summer, summer, I love it all. It is wonderful all season long. Spring, spring, I love it all. So beautiful and sweet all season long. Winter, winter, I love it all. So cold but pretty all season long. Fall, fall, I love it all. The leaves are so itchy but fun to jump in all season long. Next from Netherland, we have Willow Ullman reading The Lonely Oak.
It was a nice oak forest at one time, but now it's just me. I tried to tell them, though they could just not see. All I see is trunks all around me. I could not go with them, my roots would not let me free. My forest that used to be all oak is now just a green. We gave you all oxygen, just have some mercy. To all the humans, I want you to agree and cut down my forest, all of my trees.
Thank you, Netherland poets. Next, we'll call up our poets from Southgate Elementary, Carter, Benjamin, and Isaac. Our first poet from Southgate is Carter Freeman, and he's going to be reading Kid Named Ted.
There once was a kid named Ted, who found something strange in his bed. 6 pennies, a dime, 2 trophies, and slime. Astonished that kid named Ted.
musical king.
There once was a musical king who suddenly started to sing. The birds in the sky all started to fly right over that musical king. One day something went wrong and he couldn't think of a song. He felt so sad and really quite mad that he started not getting along. That's when he heard the birds and remembered all the words. He started to sing because he was a musical king and he wanted to still thank the birds.
Next we have Isaac Melizio reading Altamante.
Beautiful place, lively, talking is different, a garden of olives, many people live there, oceans are far away, nestled in the corner of Italy, talking to people here is great, endure peaceful life there.
Thank you to our Southgate poets. Next, we'll call up our Sumner Elementary poets, Silvana, Nikolai, and Yamin. And Silvana could not be with us tonight, so Silvana Arias Martinez. Hers is called Sumner, and her poem is this: school, competitive, adventurous, learning, playing, reading, busy, responsible, students. Next we have Nikolai Van Vogt. His poem is called Who?
I am hungry. I love ice cream. I love pasta. I want soda. I feel vegetables. I feel thirsty. I'm so hungry.
Our next poet is Yamin Ahmed Zaki, reading My Little Lego.
I have a little Lego. He has 2 pets for legs. He loves to ride in his Lego cars until they really fall. He can wear lots of hats and loves to play on mats. He loves to climb on towers and loves to plant on flowers. It hurts when you step on him and his cat goes on him. His favorite food is chicken nuggets and macaroni. But my favorite thing about him is he has 2 pets for legs.
Thank you, Sumner Poets. Next, we'll call up our students from I.J. Fulton Intermediate, Rhiannon, Emmeline, and Caitlin. Our poet is Rhiannon Anderson, reading The Shimmering Lake.
The Shimmering Lake. The moon so pretty and bright shines down on earth at night, making lakes shimmer so bright. Lakes pretty at night, dim shimmers all night through prettiest of dinners and finest of nights. Fridays and fishing, Saturdays and swimming are always fun at sunset. Sunset making fireflies fly and shimmer on the light, making tiny little lights. Sunrise making lakes shimmer and the cold breeze to warm up. Little girls and little boys all like a beautiful day at the shimmering lake. With colorful umbrellas and hot concrete, boys and girls all love a full day. Pink water fountains painted blue and the slippery slides is so fun and cool. Lazy river and little kids screams yelling, "We love ice cream." Yellow sands and the ocean big and blue, we burn our feet running on the coastline. Whoosh, here comes the big wave. Fish and wildlife all under the wave. Chamomile tea and muffins before bed, good times with you and me. Good night. Shining and little girls whining, "I don't want to go to bed." Little boys yelling, "I want to play with my monster trucks instead." Mom finally gets them to bed and the little boy says, "Please, can we go to the shimmering lake tomorrow?" And the little girl goes, "Please." And the mom sighs, "Fine, tomorrow morning at 9. As they woke up and went to the lake, it shined extra bright. The little girl jumped into the lake and the boy swam in. Mom just sat in the sand. As they swam, ran, and splashed, it was one fun day in the sun. Treats, meats, and lots of seeds, fight with friends, and make amends. Popsicles and cake, confetti and balloons, sparkles and shimmers make everyone go wild.
Our next poem is by Emmeline Dundas, called Meant to Be, and she asked me to read it for her. It says, like a Galapagos tortoise, I too feel alone, solitary from others, living life slowly, in my shell, calmly, like it's meant to be. Like a manatee, just swimming around, with not a care in the world. No need to worry, I just need to be peaceful, like the world is meant to be. But now I'm a dolphin, flipping my fins to a secret handshake with my friends, and out in the world, broken free from the chains, like the world is meant to be. Our next poem is Sticks and Stones by Caitlin Vasquez Beckman.
And stones. Words. Beautiful yet dangerous, delicate still strong. Words can be great unless used wrong. Like a stone, they carry heavy weight. Words can bring peace or spread hate. They can be used for beauty and for grace, to change and empower the human race.
Thank you, poets from I.J. Bolton. Next are poets from Ellis Middle School, McKenna, Addison, and Rebecca. Our first poet reading In the Rain is McKenna Barron.
I fell in love. Not like how they do in fairy tales or movies, but like a kid. I thought love was simple at first. It motioned easily identifiable among others, something plainly there. But I was so wrong. Love is a strange thing. Something you acquire in a moment and let grow among time. I got my love in the rain. With the passing of an umbrella, the brush of my fingertips against his, the warmth of the candle, and a smile on his face. It was fate at the time, something that was barely there, like a fly on the wall, but then it grew. My love had quickly developed into a loud ringing in my ears, a strong beat in my chest, an extraordinary tingle in my stomach, and that's when I knew what love really was. My love was an umbrella, one that just so happened to connect me to a boy, and that same boy is the one that stole my heart. And it all happened in the rain.
Next, Anxiety's Cape by Addison Disted.
which drapes it is ripped and broken. The mask which beholds it is torn. It is hard to recognize and cannot be hidden for long. Yet we are shameful of it. Something we are given, not that we take. Something thrown at us we are forced to catch. Something out of our control that we are forced to capture and hide. Why, oh why? Please appear no longer. Brighten our darkness by seizing yourself. Let us receive our spark again by dimming yours. Please, anxiety, put your cape and mask away for more than just one day. Perhaps every day. You cannot stay, go away.
Our next poem this evening is Let It Go by Rebecca Moe. Also, as always, my favorite Disney princess. Let it go, as she would say so confidently. But it's harder than that. That one girl that called me fat. When he rejected me. When they just left me alone and let me be. Why is it so hard? Just let it go, I keep telling myself. Why does the past better? I am not changed for the better. I must be that attached. But when they did that, it was obvious we hadn't matched. It's like losing a piece of myself, like finally removing that really old and random object on your shelf. Let it go, turn away, and slam the door. But here I am on the floor. Thinking about all the memories we once shared, just to know that now they never cared. Letting go, just to know what reality really led to. When you just can't. Am I an ant? Letting my past step on me and keeping me from living life. It's like getting stabbed in the back with a knife. Let it go, they say, thinking about all these things from the night to day. Get out of my way. Leave all the past in the past and let the present day. Thank you to our Ellis poets, now our Austin High School, Austin ALC, and Austin Area Learning Center poets, our Nolia Karen, Aon, Madison Togger, and Inar Zaki. Our first poet is Nolia Karen's Aon, and she's reading When No One Else Was There.
Alone in the corner of my room, holding scars, head to heart, cold, alone, hungry. Well, I understood, but I believed in the full time. With my innocent beauty Sunday, she walked through with the laptop in one hand and rested, leaving me the in my left foot. She became my biggest source of joy and support, the weight of my surroundings. She was the power of my first heart and everything else. The world was cold, but she was the light that gave me comfort, confidence, and hope. I could do it alone and fly. And now when I sing these songs, I know she knows. If she felt it in her when she changed my life, she was there when no one else. She was in my comfort. She was the reason I wake up every day. She was
Next, Madison Togger reading A Sisterly Bond.
I won't give you my clothes, no, not today, but I give you my life in every way. You drive me crazy, you always tease, but I never wish you far from me, please. For whom else would I share my secrets untold, our laughter and tears, our memories so old? You're the one who knows me best, even when I'm at my worst, you put it to rest. You're my ride or die, my true best friend, a bond like ours that will never end. You drive me mad, but I'll always stay. For who else would I love this way? You'll probably laugh, think this poem's too sweet, maybe tease me for how much I repeat. But deep down, we both know it's true. No matter what, I'll always have you. And if the world falls apart tomorrow, you're the one I lean on through joy and sorrow.
It goes so quick, but it's our last poem of the evening. It's by Inarzaki, and it's called After the Candles Fade.
The clock ticks loudly amid the quiet air as if to mark the void where delight once remained, where people once created laughter, now replaced by palpable silence. Bearded crab lies on the floor, crumpled sheets of red, green, and blue. Presents have been opened to be tucked away with envelopes and cards. Confetti has settled. Balloons wandered around the floor. Leftovers on plates lay half-eaten, while cake crumbs sweetly to play in the space once so vibrant and bright, now draped in solitude after the candles fade.
Thank you, high school poets. All of our poets should be very proud of their work. Will you join me in congratulating them all one more time? At this time, I'm going to announce the winner of our cash prizes this evening from each of our schools. If your name is announced, please come to the podium to receive your check and remain here until all building winners are announced. I feel like I'm opening the Academy envelope. At kindergarten, our award winner is Caroline Conrad. At Banfield, our winner is Sophia Page. At Nevelin Elementary, Willow Ullman. At Southgate Elementary, Benjamin Piper. At Sumner Elementary, our award winner is Nikolai Van Vogt. At I.J. Holton Intermediate School, our award winner is Emmeline Duncan. At Ellis Middle School, our winner is McKenna Barron. And at Austin High School, our winner is Madison Thompson. Congratulations to our building winners, and congratulations to all of our finalists. I know Mr. Mayers is going to want a picture of all of us. I'm going to ask you to stay here for a second and we'll get a picture. In the meantime, for all of our guests here tonight, thank you so much for being here. It means a lot to our students to be recognized tonight and to have you here supporting them, so thank you. Please take some time to enjoy some refreshments and enjoy the poems here around the room. Have a good evening.